Okay, let me get myself centered here. Hi, my name is Jen. I am going to do my January traded seeds haul today. If you're new here, I trade all my seeds on a Facebook group called Tomato Obsession and another one called Pepper Obsession, created by the same guy. I'll link them down below. They're great groups. They're like the only groups that I have traded in who are tomato obsessed or pepper obsessed. Go become a part of those groups. I've got a big old pile of mail here beside me. This month was very special to me. I'm gonna get started with what was very special that I didn't technically trade for this. It was gifted seeds nonetheless. A YouTube subscriber who's now my friend. She's also a part of the Tomato Obsession Facebook group. But we got to chatting through Messenger and she wanted to send me some seeds. She sent me this big envelope. The seeds alone, I was super excited to get. And I even offered to trade. She just wanted to gift me some seeds, which, I will take seeds any day of the week. What made this so special was she was telling me about this okra that I believe Baker Creek sells it. It's called Motherland okra. So she sent me some seeds for that. And this will be the only okra I grow this year because okra can cross-pollinate. I don't really know how far apart you're supposed to space them. I want to try to grow all of these seeds and then I'll probably eat a little bit of the okra, but I'm really gonna save the pods and let them dry out so that I can then trade and gift people with this rare type. I believe on Baker Creek it's like $6 for, I'm not even sure how many seeds, probably like 10, maybe 15. I'll link what I find out right here. I mean, I'm super excited about this. This is on my definite grow list. She also sent me these, which this is incredibly interesting. This is called pigeon pea. Oh, I forgot to tell you where she's from. These were sent to me from Clarksville, Georgia. So pigeon pea, she told me, is actually a tree that grows peas that you can eat, or a bush. It's either, a bush or a tree. I'll have to look at the messages again, but that grows peas. So I'm super intrigued. This is on my definite grow list. I did say I will need some space for it, so I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. She also sent me Be It Alpha cucumber, more seeds of that. So I did grow this last year. I'm not that great at growing cucumbers, but I keep trying. So we'll just keep on going. She sent me Armenian yard long cucumber seeds. So I'm gonna try those as well. I don't think I've ever bought those. This one, I love cone flowers. It's one of the first things that I learned to propagate, to like split. I'm always on the lookout for different cone flowers. This one is the green twister cone flower, so I'm so excited. She gave me 5 seeds of that. So we're gonna try to grow, I've never tried to grow cone flowers before. That's echinacea. Echinacea, is that how you say it? Echinacea? I do have some seeds to try to grow I think it's like the original purple echinacea. She sent me a jelly melon, Kawano, African jelly melon. So that's pretty cool. Sent me these tomato seeds, Midnight Snack. Now I thought these were a hybrid. She said she saved the seeds from, so I don't know if it is a hybrid or exactly what, but we'll find out when we grow them and see what we get. I mean, sometimes when you try to regrow hybrid seeds, you get something very similar to what the hybrid was. Sometimes you don't, so. And then she sent me this really large bag of hummingbird / butterfly flower mix. I mean, look at that sack of seeds. Like, whoa. Whoa. I have a whole part of a hill that I haven't got garden beds on yet, and it's just a blank space. So I was thinking maybe I would spread around some good soil and then plant this on that hill, so that entire hill right beside all my garden beds would have like this butterfly mix with tons of different kinds of flowers that hummingbirds and butterflies would like. So thinking about doing that. She also sent me, this was in a different package. The reason our conversation got started was over a tomato or tomato seeds. She was looking for a certain type of tomato and she couldn't find it. And so the creator of the group Tomato Obsession, Tony, sent her my way thinking that I would have more information on it. And so she said, you know, in her message, she was like, have you ever heard of this tomato? Is it even a real tomato? And right off the bat, I know I'd heard about it before. And I was like, yep, it's tomato. So I went straight to one of my favorite websites, Delectation of Tomatoes, typed it in the search bar and boom, it popped right up. And once she received the seeds, because I had mentioned I'd never tried to grow it before, she sent me some of the seeds of it, which was, I mean, so nice of her. So this is on my definite grow list as well. The Resi tomato, and it is wild looking. It is like 30 little cherry tomatoes all in one. And then like when you eat it, you can pick off each of the cherry tomatoes one by one. And it's just, I hope it tastes good too. It's wild looking. And then she also sent me some tomato seeds of Evil Olive. And on top of all that, because she sent it in this big thing, she had mentioned in one of her messages that she was excited because she sent something special in there for me. She sent me, she painted this, she hand painted this herself. And it just touched my heart so much. I cried when I opened this, that someone would send me something that she took so much time, and it's beautiful. She sent me this picture, and on the back of it, she wrote, "Love what you do and your beautiful energy. Grow, be great." And then she put that the name of this picture is called the Garden Protector. Is that not? So I am going to, once my greenhouse is done, this is going in a place in my greenhouse. She said that she protected it with something, so, but I could not believe someone would send me something so beautiful. This was my first gift that I've got from a YouTube subscriber. So it will always be incredibly special to me. And I can't wait to have it in my greenhouse, protecting my garden, the Garden Protector. I mean, isn't that just, it's so special. It's so special to me. This video is going to be so long. I'm already 11 minutes in. Oh my God. Here, so this is a trade that I did. This trade was from Trenton, Nebraska. And the reason why I'm shooting this first, because right after this one, all these seeds are going into how I'm picking out my tomatoes that I'm growing this year. I have, I think now over 800 different varieties, or close to 800 different varieties, and I have to pick out 200. I think that's what I'm going to cap it at, is 200. So I got to get this video done because I want to do that. I wanted to put all of these seeds into the mix of that one. So the first one from her was Yellowstone, Green Tiger, Chesnovi, Lemon Liana, Royal Beauty, Silagia Giala. This is like a hanging basket type. It's called Trailing Bajaja. That's a fun name, Bajaja. Emerald Pear. One is, ooh. Someone told me that if I liked big tomatoes, this was one I needed to try, or this was one of the types I needed to try to grow. So I got some. Giant Belgian Pink. I received Quarter Century. That's one I'd never heard of before. Raspberry Vicomte. This one is a big one, I believe, because of the name of it. Behemoth. Brutus. And the last tomato we traded was Ola Polka. And then I traded a bunch of peppers with her. We got, I think I've traded this one a couple of times already. Bohemian Baron, that's okay. Always use extra seeds. Lodge Lock Bell. This one is Solomon Bell. White Bell, Halo. This one is Oda, another sweet pepper. Sharpay Pink. Wait a minute. This says pepper, but it looks like tomato seeds. But it might be pepper. I don't know. Ooh, Sharpay Pink. Those sure do look like tomato seeds. Wonder what we got here. Guess we'll find out when I plant it. So Sharpay Pink. So you can kind of see. That's what those seeds look like. And then this is what pepper seeds look like. So they look like tomato seeds to me. And then the last one I got is Black Horse. Okay, so that was that trade. Then I got from Georgetown, Ohio. These were, I think this was a wish list gift. Yes. Thai Pink Egg, which I think I traded for these as well. So I've got extra seeds of Thai Pink Egg. All right, what is this one? This was, sometimes on Tomato Obsession, somebody will donate a whole bunch of seeds and just gift them to anybody who will send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Tony, the creator of the groups, and then he'll send out the seeds. So he sent out the 2 types of seeds that this is 2 different people, I believe, had donated these. This one I had already received. I wasn't sure. He had asked if I wanted the other kind of seeds, and I had received them a while back, but now I have some more, so I will either gift these to someone or trade again with these. But Skyomish, and then Cowlick Brandywine. He also sent me, because he's big, the whole Tomato Obsession thing started after he did Pepper Obsession. Pepper Obsession has like, I don't know how many, 7,000 to 8,000 group members. It's a big Facebook group. He also has his own pepper seed shop. I think it's called Obsession Shop. I'll put the name of it right here, but if you want to check him out, I believe he's on Etsy. He sent me some of his pepper seeds along with the tomato seeds, which I thought was super nice, so thank you, Tony. And he knows I like sweet peppers, not the hot pepper. So he sent me Apple Crisp. Yeah, Apple Crisp. And then he also sent me Jimmy Nardello. This one, this person sent me, this is from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I believe, yep, this was a wish list. So on Tomato Obsession, there's this thing called the Wishing Well. And once or twice a month, you can get listed on the Wishing Well if you're an active group member. You can put up to 5 different wishes. So you just wish for whatever tomato seeds, and if someone sees that they have those tomatoes from your wish list and they want to gift them to you, then they can send them to you. So this person sent to me, I did not realize she sent me an extra. Oh wow. And it looks like she might have a website as well. Because it says on the packaging, so she sent me fuzzy blue balls, and at the bottom there it says at head tomatoes seeds, like head tomato seeds. But behind that one, which I didn't even notice, I'm gonna have to thank her for this, sent me Mrs. Schlaubal's famous strawberry tomato. So that's pretty awesome. This is probably gonna go in my definite grow list. I should put that, because I've never even heard of that one before. I need to message her and tell her thank you for the extra seeds. Did not even realize it. Her packaging was just like so pretty. She had it taped, and she has like a little note, says, "Dear Jen, enjoy these seeds, wishing you an abundant harvest." Yeah, her name's Jennifer too. But look, she's got like this stamp. It's so cool. And it looks like a little hat made of tomatoes there. Then the envelope, again, has a really beautiful stamp. I've got to get myself some of these really pretty stamps to stamp my envelopes with. I'm jealous. Let's keep going. I still have lots to do. What is this one? I think I had mentioned in my vlog where I talked about the seed swap that one of the people, the first package I got was somebody who was just donating a bunch of seeds to include in the seed swap. And he also sent me in that message that I should keep a couple for myself. So, of course I did. And I've been wanting this one. This is one that's a big recommendation from James Prigioni on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. This one is called Rose de Burn. Orange banana. I kept that one too. So he sent like, I don't forget how many packets of each of these. And then he also sent a whole bunch of packages of the Cowlick brandy wine. But since I've already got some, I didn't take those. I'll just leave those for the seed swap. What is this one? Ah, this was another wish list granted for me. This is from Chicago, Illinois. And I got, there is a whole array of what are called Kazula tomatoes. The nickname of the creator of them, I forget what her name is, but some of them have actual names, but a lot of them are just Kazula, a number. This one is Kazula 20. I'm really excited to grow the Kazula tomatoes because they're just so pretty. So that was a wish list granted. Yay! Got some big ones, some really big ones. This is gonna be a while. All right, this one is from Belgium. I was super excited to trade with it. So this person, he granted one of my wishes and then went, which one was the wish that he granted? I can't, it was a Kazula. Yeah, Kazula 174, he granted this wish. And I believe I had forgotten, I had forgotten that I had ordered these, but you know, that's okay. So now I have these seeds from Belgium. So he messaged me, and when he said, hey, wish, you know, I'm going to grant you your Kazula from your wish list, but if you want to trade, I have a big list, we can trade. And I'm like, of course. We decided to trade, and we traded a bunch. And I was super excited. He was super, super nice. So let me get these off of here so I can do these a little easier. But I now think of him as a friend. He's full of knowledge, and I just love chatting with him. He always has really great ideas. I consider anyone who I've ever traded with my friend. I got some really cool stuff with him. I'm pretty sure it was all tomatoes. All right, so I told you about Kazula 174, Yoder's German Yellow, Seraphima, Ramovaya Baba, Flanders Contrast, Extravagant Rufinage. I don't do this on purpose, I swear. Dark Orange Muscat, Safari, fun name. Sinyaya Grusha, Rosa de Sorrento, Hoy, La Cadero, Moonstone, which I think I then bought from, I think I bought this as well from a seed company. Was it Tomato Fifu? I don't know if, yeah, I think that I bought it again, but that's okay. This one I'm excited about. Marsha's Starfighter Heart. Got Aunt Ruby's German Green Cherry, which I've been wanting, because I love Aunt Ruby's German Green, which is a green slicer, and I'm hoping that the cherry has an even more concentrated flavor. It's so good. This one's got a fun name. I like this. Peaches and Cream. This one, another fun name, Stump of the World, which I think I've had this in my tomato wish list book for a few years now. It was like when I first started looking into all the tomato varieties, this is one of the first ones that went into my tomato wish list book. And it's a big book now. Pentanga Yellow, This one is, I'm excited about this one. This is a dwarf and it's banana toes, but it's a very unique shape. So Gigantfarina. Just a few more. This is another one that was on my tomato wish list for many years, and now I finally got my hands on it. Mariana's Piece. Again, another one. So there was a few where I saw on his list, I was like, oh, I want those. This one again was on that wish list. Omar's Lebanese. And Nairobi Nights is the last one that we traded for. So, oh my goodness. That was such a good trade. I really enjoyed that one. Lots of checking off of my wish list with this one. Okay, so I've got a few. What is this one? I did this one. Okay. Before I do this one, I want to do these. So last year when Tony started this group, he did something called, so he did it on his tomato group, and then he also did it on his pepper obsession group, what are called grow outs. So at the very beginning of the season, and I think it's about to start in a couple of weeks, he picks categories of different things. So I'm not quite sure what all the peppers have in it, probably different colors, hot, super hot, you know, things like that. And then tomatoes, we're about to vote on those. I think there's going to be 6 to 8 categories. I'm not quite sure. I am so jumping on those because I missed it last year to actually do it, but I grew enough that when he messaged me and wanted to know if I wanted to enter, because some people had said they were going to do it and then flaked. And so I was just like, yeah, I have enough seeds. I'll go ahead and, you know, contribute. I got lucky, but this year I want to be a part of the whole process. So you update and you post pictures of the tomatoes. And what it is that I think it's 2 plants. So you dedicate yourself to growing 2 plants, 2 of the same plants. So say you decide to enter into the, let's say, yellow slicer group. So you would pick Yoder's Yellow Giant or something like that. You grow 2 of those plants, and then you will post the progress of those plants. And then you're supposed to save a certain amount of seeds for each participant that is in. So everybody's going to get, I believe it's 10 seeds of each of the tomatoes that each person enters into the grow out. So last year, I think it was about 10 people that were in it. So I got 10 different kinds of seeds. I don't know if any of what I just said made sense, but so you dedicate yourself to the grow out, and then you have to send the seeds in, and then Tony separates the seeds out. If you want to just keep a lookout for it. If you're part of the tomato group obsessions and you think that sounds like fun, which I do, then keep a lookout for that post because it should be coming up pretty soon. The first one I'm going to do, so I got to enter into all of the tomato grow outs, and then I also got to enter into the sweet pepper grow out. So I have them all separated. I think there was 1, 2, this year there was only 4, or maybe I wasn't in all of them. I don't know, but I have 4 of the different grow outs. So this one was, what was this one? Yeah, this was the cherry grow out. The seeds that I received, I can't remember which, I think I did blue boreberries. Blue boreberries is what I entered into the grow out. And so then I got everything but the blue boreberries because everybody else, you know, got those. So I got Lucky Tiger Cherry, Amethyst Cream. Oh, let me see here. I think you can see it better right there. Amethyst Cream. Barry's Crazy Cherry, which I've grown this a couple of years now, and it's, I love that cherry. I'm gonna be sad I'm not growing it this year. Black Strawberry, I grew this last year. It's okay. I don't think it was anything, it was really, really pretty, but I don't really think it's flavor-wise anything special. Rosella, I believe this one's a really yummy cherry. And I don't think, I've been wanting seeds for it, but I have not grown it. Blush, I've grown this for a couple of years. I really like this one. Again, it's another pretty one. It's an interesting shape, and I won't be growing it this year, sadly. And then I got this one, Blonde Kampfskin. I grew this one last year, and this is like a multiflora, like orangey yellow cherry. So yummy. It rivals Barry's Crazy Cherry for me. It was really, really good. But sadly, I don't think I'll be growing it this year. So that was the cherry grow out. The next grow out was, what is this one? Is this multicolored? Yeah, this was multicolored grow out. Traded for these seeds a few times. Girl, weird thing. But I'm excited to grow this one. This one's on my definite grow list. Everybody gets excited about that. The name is fun. Solar Flare. I believe I have seeds for these. I think I grew these my first year of gardening. Bared Boar tomato. I love this one. This is another one that is really pretty and gives you really big, juicy slicers. And I'm sad I won't be growing it this year, but I've got too many other ones I gotta try. I just have to put my foot down. This one I'm excited about. I believe I traded for this as well. Feverwork or Firework. I think this was in like my last trade video, I'm not sure. An Indigo Rose. So I have Indigo Apple and I'm excited to try this one, Indigo Rose. So I don't have seeds for those, now I do. And this was Rainbow. So I have I think I do have Rainbow beefsteak. Or it's Big Rainbow. I don't know, is this Big Rainbow or just Rainbow? Speckled Roman tomato. Pink Bumblebee, which I've grown this the past couple years. I don't know, guys. I think I have a couple new bumblebees I'm gonna try, but my husband's probably gonna be bummed if I don't grow his bumblebee cherry tomatoes. He'll be fine. There'll be other kinds. He'll learn to love some different ones. He'll be fine. You'll be fine. This one is Pink Berkeley tie-dye. I'm excited to grow this one. A friend of mine grew this one last year, and when I went to her house, her tomato that was on her plant was just so pretty. The next grow out was, which one was this? I'm not sure which one this was. I'll have to put it up. Indigo Apple. So like I said before, I have the seeds for this one. I think I grew this my first year of gardening. It's really pretty. Cherokee Purple, fan favorite. These are delicious. And I won't be growing it this year. Burka's Blue. This one this is on my definite grow list. Sergeant Peppers, which I traded for this one once before. This one is new to me, Purple Smargd, Purple Smargd. This one is Black Pineapple. So this is, I believe Black Pineapple is an Inez Noir. This is new to me, Chocolate Marmalade. Excited about that one. Black from Tula, I've grown this one before. Really dark, really pretty. Grown this one, Purple Bumblebee. Again, my husband loves the bumblebees and they are delicious. They're very pretty. Never grown this one before and I'm excited to grow it, Purple Rain. And that was it. I think that was the dark purple ones, I think. The last grow out that I got seeds for, which one? Micro Dwarf, I believe, was this grow out. So I got Micro Dwarf Geranium, and I believe it's like Geranium Kiss. Yeah, Geranium Kiss. So I grew this last year. I liked it. It's a very compact plant, lots of fruit on it. This one I'm excited to grow, Dwarf Confetti. I believe I've traded for this one as well, so you've probably seen it in another haul. This one is new to me, Sweet Splash Electra, so I'm excited about that. I've grown this one last year, Orange Hat Tomato. And I've never heard of this one before, Baby Micro Dwarf. I think I've traded for this one, Maglia Rosa. Chabico. I can't remember if I traded for this one before. I don't think I have. And then Monetka. This is Micro Dwarf. I don't think I've got this one either. Those are all dwarf / micro dwarf. Now, the pepper grow out. I only entered into the sweet pepper grow out. I don't grow a whole bunch of hot peppers, but or did I grow? Yeah, I didn't do the hot pepper, but I could have. I did have enough of like lemon spice. So I am, if I can this year, entering into that one. The pepper, I'll enter into all of the grow outs that I can. For this one, I grew this last year, Pepperoncino, Candy Cane, Golden Wonder. Never heard of this one, but I'm excited to grow this one. Brazilian Starfish. Moraski Purple. Purple Beauty, Aji Delight. This one, I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to find a picture of. FBO. It might stand for something. I'll have to look that up. FBO. Orange Lesia. Petite Marseilles. I think I traded for this one. I'm not sure. Sweet Italian. I'm excited about this Sweet Italian. This Sweet Italian is on my definite grow list. Giant Red Shepherd. Anything that has the word giant in it is probably on my must grow list this year. Because I like big things, obviously. We like big things in this house. This one is Fresno. Never heard of that one. This one is Lunchbox Orange. Yellow Bell. Cubanelle, never grown this one. And Marconi Red, I've grown this several years. And last year I grew this one, and I kid you not, it was like the size of my head. I saved the seeds from that one, you know I did. It was huge, and it was so delicious. I was eating it raw and had a moment. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I stopped because I was like, I gotta save the seeds from this one. It's definitely growing from that batch of seeds this year. And I hope that, again, I get as big of peppers on that as I did last year. Okay, so again, this one was not a trade. This was just someone, was it to, I believe, I know he's a subscriber, I think he contacted me through Tomato Obsession. I get mixed up, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. If you're watching this and you're the person that I'm talking about, I get a little bit confused sometimes. Regardless, however he contacted me, we started chatting and whatnot, and then he said he just wanted to gift me some seeds, and I could not believe how many seeds he sent me. I was flabbergasted. And this person was from London, Ontario, Canada. So he sent them from far away internationally to me and just sent me a whole bunch of seeds. I was thrilled when I got this package because there are so many really cool seeds in it. So let me get them off because I have them still stuck here. So he sent me 3 envelopes with a bunch of seeds, and I like his labeling. He's very detailed with his seed packets, which is awesome. I hope someday I get as organized as this, maybe this year. Different ways to package, like he used just this thin. Tomato seeds and pepper seeds, if you don't know, are very resilient. They're really hard to crush. If you're trading seeds like some different, like bigger kinds of flower seeds or beans or corn, some of those things can get crushed, but tomato seeds are pretty resilient. So I have had people send me in just a piece of paper towel. I've had that, like he sent with just this thin little piece of like foamy stuff between them. I reuse some of like my Amazon packaging, like the bubble wrap stuff. I'll just put a piece in there. But honestly, I've had people send me seeds with nothing, just the packet of seeds, because tomato seeds and pepper seeds are really resilient. That's another reason why I love trading tomato and pepper seeds, is they're just so easy to trade. Like there's not a whole lot of fuss that's necessary with them. Like beans and some flower seeds, sometimes you really gotta like bubble wrap them and hope they don't get crushed. So I've got them all off of their envelopes. So whew, he sent me a ton. I was just like flabbergasted. He even messaged me after I had told him, you know what, like he sent me, he was like, I've got a space for like 4 or 5 more. Can you pick out? And I was just like, seriously, you are so awesome. I am like, oh, love free seeds. I picked out a few more, you know I did. So let's get into what I got. So he even sent me some pepper seeds, but a lot of them is, let me see if I'll get them organized. Oh, so many cool tomatoes. Oh my gosh. This is a repeat. I forgot I had traded for this one. And so I asked him for it, or it was vice versa. I had asked him for it and then I traded for it. I couldn't, you know. But Mariana's Peace. Der Klein Doctor. Der Klein Doctor. I'm not sure what this stands for. It's purple black cocktail. See what he did? He like put the name of the tomato, then what kind of tomato it is, like the color and whether it's cocktail sized or slicer sized. Then he put whether it was a determinant, micro, dwarf, whatever, what kind of leaf it was. This one's regular leaf. And that he saved the seeds that it was open pollinated in 2022. I organized, great. Like I need to take note from him. This one was Arctic Rose. This one is Sleeping Lady. Parfait. Kentucky Plate. That'd be awesome if this was the size of a plate. I love big tomatoes. I love big things. Green Doctor Frosted. So I think I've got Green Doctor, and this is Green Doctor Frosted. Curtis Cheek. Super excited. This is crossing this off in my tomato wish list book. It's been on there a couple of years. This has got a fun name. Bloody Butcher. Charbonnier du Berry. Willa's Caribou Rose. Baronia. Lotus. Crimson Sockeye. Lemon Ice. Chocolate Champion. Firebird Sweet. Try to get my finger out of the way so you can read. Aunt Jenny's Purple. Sireneve. There you go. And this one I'm excited about. I believe I saw a review on this one. Was it in Lucky Garden? I feel like I did, but maybe I heard it from somewhere else. Brandy Fred? I don't know, but there's been some talk about this one. The peppers that he gave me were Petit Marseille. So I traded with someone else for these as well, I believe. Thunder Mountain Longhorn. That one sounds like a winner. Trinidad Perfume. Wisconsin Lakes. So many. Let me make sure. Oh, that's not even all of them. Holy crap. I said 3 letters. He sent me 4. He sent me 4 letters. Oh, darn. Let me get these off here. Oh, I was thinking. I was like, I don't feel like he sent me more peppers than that. And he did. Goodness gracious. So there's more tomatoes and peppers in this one. So let me do the tomatoes first since I made that blunder. This one with Winter Heart. Emerald Giant. I'm excited about this one. This is like a big green one. And Ice White. And, oh, these seeds are so tiny. Look how tiny those seeds are. So it's a green cherry called Verde Claro. And the rest of the peppers. Yummy Cream. Frank's. Shervina Shushka. And the last one is Gosha Dora. Woo! So, big gift. I was flabbergasted when I got all of this, but thank you if you're watching this. Thank you so much. I am loving it. Last thing I want to talk about was a trade, but I didn't trade for seeds. So this person contacted me through Messenger and through Facebook Messenger, and he asked me if I would sell him some of my seeds. And I didn't really know how to put like a price on them, I guess, or exactly what it was that he wanted. So I messaged him back just saying, how about I trade you seeds for stamps? Because you can do that, because I'm always trading and I need more stamps. And so I said, I will send you 2 packets of at least 10 seeds, or 2 varieties, 2 packets of different varieties with at least 10 seeds, because a lot of times I just take a pinch and put in the bag. Just make sure it's 10. If it's more than 10, whatever, I don't want to sit there and count. But for each 2 packets, you send me a stamp. So he traded me a bunch of different seeds. I think it was like 80 varieties. I sent him also some peppers as well, but he sent me, I think it's 40 stamps. Yeah, he sent me 42 sheets of stamps. He was also nice enough to send another 2 stamps to go along with the envelopes that I needed to send back to him. So he sent a little note with it that says, "Thank you, Jen." So I thought that was so cool. So he's got a lot of different varieties to try out now, and I hope they do excellent for him. That is everything that I traded the month of January. So now I got to get this all put together in my separate the peppers from because it was just peppers and tomatoes this month. I've got to get them separated into the tomato group and the pepper bag group. So, and then I'm going to sit here and I'm going to figure out what tomatoes are getting started. So that video should be coming up very soon, where I show you how I'm going to decide which tomatoes I'm going to start. If you like this video, of course, give it a thumbs up. Please comment below if you have any knowledge of any of these tomatoes that you think I should know about, because I'm always curious about anything that has to do with tomatoes. And until the next one, I hope you all enjoy your day. Bye, guys.